What is going on YouTube? Headed back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, obviously, we're going to be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as XRP to US dollar. We're also going to be looking at the current website that we use for trading, which is DueDEX, as well as the coin market cap. We're also going to be checking out the very interesting plays that is happening within cryptocurrency. As we know, the past couple of days, we actually managed to gain just a little bit of volume, sending the price of Bitcoin all the way up to a little bit over $7,500 and at its top $7,800. So in today's video specifically, I want to talk about the potentials of what is going to come next. No, we have not yet finished our uptrend, ascending triangle, whatever it is that you would like to call it. We have not finished that just yet, so that major volume burst is still ahead. We just want to talk about what exactly is going to happen before we get there. So if you guys are interested in learning a little bit more about cryptocurrency, what exactly is going on within the market, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up. This way it helps out the YouTube algorithm. And remember to follow me on Twitter at CryptoVOfficial. This way, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can DM me over there. I've had a ton of people messaging me, so just give me a little bit before I'm able to respond back to you guys. Otherwise, huge shout out to you guys for supporting the channel, and let's move on to the rest of the video. So I'm here on the YouTube channel, as you guys know, Crypto TV. Past couple of days, we were tracking some very interesting movements within the market. As we know, the past uptrend that has been forming right now, tons of higher lows being set, but we do have this resistance. Yesterday's video specifically, we talked about the uptrend and the resistance, and we kind of planned out exactly what's going to happen. So in today's episode, I want to see if we actually started to map this out and if we're actually following the path that was drawn in yesterday's episode. So definitely some very interesting things to discuss in today's video. Just quickly, quick reminder, if you guys haven't yet already, definitely make sure to partake in the free $200 Bitcoin giveaway. There's 6 days left and up to 5 ways to enter the giveaway. It is literally free to enter, takes 5 seconds. The link to the giveaway is in the description down below. We have a ton of people already entering, but I do know that out of 14,000 subscribers, there should be a little bit more than 1,400 people entering the giveaway. So definitely make sure to participate in that. You're literally not losing anything, and I don't understand why you wouldn't want to partake in a free giveaway. You know, I don't know. But definitely check it out. Link is in the description, and there's less than a week to get involved in that. Otherwise, to jump into the technical analysis, as you guys know, the current market cap is 217 billion. So there's quite a bit of money flowing through here right now. And what I wanted to talk about also is in the fact that the way these markets are trending, specifically, as we know, Bitcoin has had some flatline in volume the past couple of days. You can see it within the 7-day price graph that the past maybe 2 or 3 days have been pretty much just flatlined and trading sideways. As you know, that is a hint and an indication of more volume coming into the market. As you can see with the other cryptocurrencies, slow incline to the upside, but we do seem to have some sort of resistance at the top. You can see Bitcoin Cash is doing the exact same thing, same as Bitcoin SV. Litecoin isn't necessarily following that pattern, but I do want to discuss that we are kind of hitting a bit of a resistance, and we may actually, I don't want to spread any fear in the market, but we may see a small correction to the downside prior to the major bull run that we are anticipating. So I do want to just jump onto Bitcoin. We'll talk about Bitcoin, and then we'll go into the other cryptocurrencies. If you're into XRP or any of the other cryptos, that is going to be talked about in today's episode, so definitely stick around for that or skip ahead, but regardless, you will definitely talk about it in the video. So in regards to Bitcoin, the coin that we're using prominently, the one that I like to chart the most, the only reason is because we use DueDEX to trade and buy long and sell short and leverage trade. That's the only reason we're specifically talking about Bitcoin. I love Bitcoin. I love talking about it, but I don't spend a crap ton of time discussing XRP and the other cryptos, because when I mentioned shorting XRP, we can't actually do that on DueDEX yet. I do have reason to believe that they're going to probably be adding XRP to the exchange very soon. So take advantage of that. Get used to the platform. Get ready. Learn how to buy long, sell short, make limit trades, leverage trade, things like that. Take advantage of their sign-up bonus. It's going away very soon. The link to DueDEX is in the description down below. But basically, get involved with this quickly, because you guys will want to pay attention and copy some of the trades that I'm doing as we get closer to the big breakout. So as you guys can see, the past couple of days, we've had some some sideways movement within Bitcoin. We did just slightly tweak our charts, as we know, but specifically we hit a resistance right here back in April, and you can see as we've consolidated further into the end of April, we actually broke bullish above that resistance and are currently intertwined within the top resistance here, set at $7,800, and the bottom support set at $7,400. So I do believe the anticipation is going to lead to more of a consolidation. The uncertainty within the market is probably going to let us slightly consolidate downwards, correct downwards before we head up even higher. I mean, we could easily see another candle close above here, and we could easily break up and pump above the resistance before the closing of the apex of the uptrend. Or what we can see, which is more likely what I'm expecting and anticipating, is either consolidation across the $7,400 support, or we break below the support at 74 and then correct back up. These are options that we definitely have to discuss. What we could see is more or less something like this. We could see movement back all the way up to here, fall down here, and then break up, which looks more prominent, hitting the top resistance as we stay above the $7,400 support. Seems more likely within this coin. Obviously, for those of you that have me on Patreon, I've been updating you guys constantly about which cryptocurrencies are going to be my top trades right now. We do have those categories set on my Patreon, and I am going to be talking about specifically, and I will be showing it on my YouTube channel, which trades we're going to use for shorting, which trades we're going to be using for buying long, and what prices I'm going to be buying those at or shorting at. So definitely make sure to check out my Patreon too. All these links are in the channel. We're actually almost at 70 patrons on my Patreon, which is absolutely fantastic. I never thought we would get there that quickly. So huge shout out to you guys. We have a ton of support on there, and there's a massive cryptocurrency community growing there of people of all education levels when it comes to cryptocurrency. So if you're not in that group already, I don't understand why you wouldn't be, because there's a ton of information to learn and, trade with people that you are similar with. It makes sense. That's how you learn. That's how I learned. I hung out and I spoke with people of the same interests within cryptocurrency. But to move on from Bitcoin, as we know, let's talk about XRP, because I know you guys are interested in that. There is a resistance here very similar to Bitcoin. Yes, we are above the support on Bitcoin, but with XRP, there is a resistance capped right at around 19 cents. I'm not too worried about that because we have wicked up higher, retested the 20-cent resistance. But ultimately, why I think Bitcoin would expect to see the consolidation is the other cryptocurrencies look to seem like they're going to be correcting in the same way. We're probably going to see either consolidation like this or a correction lower. I mean, we can go anywhere, but I'm not anticipating a break up in any direction like that just yet. We're going to obviously intertwine within here. We could do it this way. We could do it this way within the price. As a high risk trader, you can get involved in these movements here. I personally, as a conservative trader, don't like to take advantage of those because of how risky it is. I'm personally going to be waiting for the consolidation to happen as we retest the bulls and the bears. As the uncertainty slows down, we will get that massive price injection of volume, and that will be a determinant factor in which direction we decide to break to. And if we break below our support, then we short the crap out of the market and we anticipate a correction down to at least 16 cents. We make a ton of money. If we break bullish above 20 cents, which is a clear resistance, then we, buy long and leverage it all the way up, and we make a bunch of profit off of that. Otherwise, we are still on track. We are still on schedule. We are still trading within the means of the charts. So what that ultimately says is we need the consolidation to happen. Everything is on plan. We're not breaking below it and then going back up, vice versa. So everything seems to be following this uptrend as well as the resistance. And as we get closer into here, we'll figure out which direction we want to break. Now, to move on to the other cryptocurrencies, such as Ethereum, you guys can see the other reason why I anticipate some of the other bigger cryptos to correct lower is due to the fact that some of these cryptos like Litecoin, like Ethereum, are hitting a resistance. You can see very clearly within Ethereum that we have capped off resistance at 193. We hit the top resistance, and it looks like it's due to see some sort of pullback. So I'm ultimately anticipating a movement down like this before we see that break and that pop in the price to explode above this resistance level at 193. If we're currently facing difficulties there, the market's getting fairly overextended, so we do look to see some sort of correction. Same thing goes with Litecoin. As you can see, having a bunch of uncertainty in the market, it looks like it wants to head back down, and then the same pattern would happen for the consolidation. So ultimately, within Bitcoin and the other cryptocurrencies, I'm anticipating a correction, very small dump in the price before we see that big big pop and explosion. Otherwise, that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up. Follow me on Twitter at CryptoVOfficial, and make sure to participate in the giveaway. 6 days left. You got to be in it to win it. And I'll see you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.